God, how you doing, my love?
Not too bad. I literally was quickly fixing my hair and then I popped up and I was like, oh God.
I'm just trying to do the same, but I'm at that stage where it's so long, babe, I won't lie to you. It's beyond fixing.
No, I kind of like it, you know.
Thank you, babe. I'm literally just tying it up sometimes now, because I did like an Instagram post. I was like, I had this mad moment. I went, do I just do a Britney 2007 and just shave it off? And the majority went, no. And I'm kind of grateful for that, because I would have woke up the next day crying, probably.
Yeah, no, I like it like this. I'm even being careful because I've got tape hair extensions. So I'm literally like careful not to pull them, not to wash them too much. I'm like leaving my hair to go greasy. I'm loving it.
Because how are you finding it? Because obviously for things like, for girls' maintenance, this, I hadn't even thought about this. I've started speaking to girls and they're like, Bobby, even down to not having our hair done, our lashes, it's the maintenance, isn't it?
Honestly, it's got to a point now where obviously I'm Greek, but I'm not like proper hairy. But I mean, when your eyebrows grow out, you can really see it. I mean, I'm like looking in the mirror going, there is the real Joanna. There is the real Joanna. But I've been all right, not too bad. I've been like sort of just like trying to do my hair where I just brush it in the morning, it looks okay. But I'm doing like my makeup every day to feel a bit fresh and trying to cover up these brows, literally, and then my nails as well. I've had to pull them off.
What did you have on? Gels?
Gels, yeah, I had gels on, I had fake eyelashes on, I've had to stick strips on now. But do you know what? I'm okay. I'm not like a big thing about maintenance anyway, in terms I'm not the type to have to get it done every single week religiously. I'm a free spirit.
That's good. So you're just embracing it.
Yeah, I'm just embracing it. And do you know what? Like, it is what it is. And I just got to make the most of, like, just looking a bit crappy for a while. And then when we get let out, I'll go crazy with all the beauty and stuff.
But I can assure you, you still look stunning, babe. And do you know what? I think I'm a big believer in always trying to take positives from situations.
Yeah.
And I think it's made a lot of us realise, like, I used to go to the barbers, like literally anally the amount of days between. The same, having a little eyebrow touch up, because these take maintenance. The hair here grows so fast, not on my arms or my legs. All my hair comes out here. And I thought, do you know what? Just embrace it. It is what it is. We're all in the same boat. And besides, J-Bo, it's not like we're going anywhere. Do you know?
Well, this is the thing. It's like, I sometimes sit there and think, oh my God, my hair looks a bit weird, or this outfit doesn't really go. And I'm like, but no one's going to see it. It's okay, Joe. Just like, who cares? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I just think, do you know what's funny? Before we came on live, I was just going through my old photos. It's my friend's birthday. And I thought, let me get like some nice photos of her. And I was going through and I was like, we actually do take for granted being out and getting yourself done up and feeling good and stuff. And I was looking through it, I was like, I am very hard on myself. And I was looking through the photos and I thought that was a horrible photo. But now looking back on it, comparing myself then to now, there is a difference.
It's definitely, because it's all about perspective, isn't it? And I never would have thought, babe, 4 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, that I would sit doing lives night in, night out in just T-shirt, tracksuits, without blow dry. I couldn't tell the last time I blow dry my hair. I wash it and just let it do what it wants to do. And I'm kind of thinking, do you know what? Moving forward, I'm quite happy to just embrace the more natural look a little bit, because ultimately, jokes aside, yeah, it's kind of nice and we do like to do our hair and feel a little bit better about ourselves. But ultimately, as long as we've got our health and our family have got health, that's what matters. Do you know what I mean?
100%. I mean, I was like, it put into perspective as well when my mum, she works obviously with prisoners and stuff. So when I was still working with them, my heart was going I was losing sleep, and it made me realise that when family's health and your health is so important. Like, who cares the way we look? Who cares about staying in and not seeing your friends for a few weeks or your family? Like, as long as they're happy and they're okay and they're healthy, who gives an absolute crap?
Amen to that. So tell me a little bit more about your mum's job. So she's, I'm guessing, still having to go into work.
Yeah, she's still having to go in, and obviously she's closely working with prisoners and stuff. So it's like I'm like crapping it every single day. I'm like, no, why are you still in work? But she has to, she has to be in work and stuff. And people don't realise, as much as, there are people working in hospitals, but also we have people still working in prisons, still working in courts and stuff. And it's the same situation in a way, because you never know if one of the prisoners have the virus.
I'll be really honest, I hadn't even thought about that. It didn't even cross my mind. But of course, there still has to be staff there. Plus, there must be hundreds or thousands of people in a prison.
Yeah, and court cases are still going on, so they're still having to run the justice system whilst everything's going on. Who's running it? The judges, the prison officers, and everything as well. So it is honestly so scary. And every time I'm like, call her up, are you okay? How you feeling? You feeling ill? Are you sure you're okay? And then I sent her up some like vitamin juices and stuff for immune system as well. Because my heart was going, I thought, oh my god, and then she like was sniffling a bit on the phone. I was like, oh, I was like, Daddy, no. I was like, oh my god. So
Oh, you are the cutest. I love you.
oh, thank you. But honestly, I was losing sleep on it and everything. It was horrible.
My sleep has gone through the roof, like literally. It's going one way or the other. I went through the first 3 weeks where I was waking up at 5 o'clock on the dot, would lay in bed till 6. But you know when you've got that sleep and you can't sleep, you just close your eyes and you think, who am I falling here? Get out of bed at 6 and just have a coffee and wake up.
Yeah.
But then the last few nights, I'm now struggling getting to sleep. It's been a few nights. I'm still up at 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, that's exactly the same as me. Like, I'm starting to watch a film at 2 a.m. It's like, because I feel like, because I'm not using up my energy in terms of going out, using my energy, I'm using it in the sense I'm just like staying up later and later to make myself feel okay that I've done something throughout the day.
Definitely.
And it's got to that point. I sort of said to my dad, do you want to watch a film? And he went, Joe, it's like 2 a.m. I went, I mean, we haven't even got a wake up time tomorrow. And he went, yeah, go on, all right. And so it's like they're watching a film till like 4 a.m. I was like, we've still got to have a routine in a sense, because otherwise we just lose all sense of time.
Yeah, and I think routine is what's good for our heads a little bit. Having that, even down to simple things like trying to aim to have breakfast at the same time. If you are going out doing your exercise, or if you're even doing your exercise in, kind of do that around the same time. Which I wanted to ask you both, like, because I mean, the world and his dog at the minute on social media you're seeing. And frankly, there's a lot of people all doing their social media, their content around fitness. So there's so many accounts we can look at and kind of follow what they're doing. I'm so lucky and grateful that my PT's personally kind of sending me and his other clients little videos and stuff. I mean, I'm a lot better when I'm actually with him than when I'm not, because I've not got the actual machinery. But what he's sending me is getting me by. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is it you're kind of doing at home? What's your general day? If you was to talk to me through your routine, your quarantine routine.
Well, I've been like focusing a lot on my YouTube. So I make sure that I wake up in the morning, I get dressed, and if I'm going to film a YouTube video, I'm going to do my makeup or skincare routine, or if I'm vlogging the whole day, straight away I turn my camera on. I'm like, morning, guys.
Love
my
that.
tea. So like, I'm even showing the world. I don't care. I wake up looking so rough, and I just do not care, because I feel like people have got to see the realities of the way we all wake up. We all wake up looking a bit rough.
Yes, definitely.
And
I go to bed looking rough. I wake up rough, I go to bed rough.
Do you know what? Who cares? Embrace it. We're going to embrace it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I do that, and then I get some content in the mirror. Like, obviously, I bought this mirror, thank God, literally right before we went into isolation. I was like, I'm going to get myself a mirror. It came just in time when they were like, you've got to stay in your houses. And I thought, thank the Lord, I can actually get really good like content in my mirror now. So I've been doing that just to keep my Instagram up and running, and also showing people different like loungewear things you can wear as well.
So in terms of your YouTube account, what's your content over there? What can viewers from here go over there and see?
Well, so I've been doing daily vlogs of me in isolation, showing my family, showing what we do in isolation, just makeup, skincare routines, few hairstyles that people have asked me to do, and also I'm doing ones like now, like little things you can do, like buying really cheap sort of like hair products and seeing what you can do out of it. So I bought this really cheap waver, like hair waver off Amazon, and it was literally like £25, and it's amazing. So I showed them like what you can do instead of spending so much money. I mean, money's tight at the moment. If someone wants to make themselves feel good, go on Amazon and you can buy this product. And I've just got one uploaded now. It's taking me forever.
Takes forever, doesn't it? I feel your pain. I had one, I think I set it up a couple of years ago. I did a few, and then you know how it is, life kind of gets in the way, and I was so deep in series of terror, I didn't get around to doing more. And then I did a few, I think maybe last year. And I thought, you know what, during this I'm going to start trying to get a bit of content over there as well. Maybe we should do a collab, YouTube.
100%.
I'd be well up for that.
Yeah, I've only done one collab so far, so it'd be nice
collab
to get
it up.
Let's do it. We're going to make a plan of it, 110%. We'll figure out what we can do it on as well.
perfect, we're doing it. And the pain of, well, not the pain, that's a bit dramatic, but it's the boredom of waiting for that video to upload, isn't it? And then once it's
Honestly,
uploaded, it's then the processing bit after. Because my internet, is your Wi-Fi and network provider really slow at the minute for some reason?
really bad, like really slow. It got to the point where I'm like, Dad, is it you on your phone? Like, get off your phone. I need to use the Wi-Fi. And he's like, no, it's just a provider. I'm like, no, I think it's you. And I go to my little brother's room. I'm like, can you get off your PS4 because it's using the internet and like driving me insane. But it's like it's been stuck on 72% for like maybe a day now, so it's really bad.
Oh.
I thought I'd re-upload it, and it's like what basically the video was on was showing people how you can buy makeup over the internet whilst we're in lockdown for like £20 and do a full face.
Amazing.
Yeah, I couldn't get all the products together. It was really painful because like Superdrug wouldn't deliver and stuff, and it was really hard. But I got together a few products, which was good.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
But it's just taking so long to upload, and I'm like, I give up. I'm like, can't.
Do you know what? Sometimes though, I don't know if you find, because I mean, you're probably much more used to doing it. I think I've got about 20 videos, if that, on there. But sometimes it can be at 70 for a while, and then it could just boost up to 90 all of a sudden. You've just got to sit there with fingers and toes crossed that you just got to jump that 20%.
Yeah.
It's not going to be another 3 days.
Exactly. It's got to the point now I'm just leaving it in the office, and then I just keep like going back and checking. It's still staying in the same place, but every time I mention on Instagram, oh guys, it's gonna be up tonight, it's fine, it never goes up. So I'm gonna stop saying it now.
Yeah, and then it will go up 100%. Well,
yeah, what are you doing up to in lockdown?
So in lockdown, I'm just trying to keep myself busy and trying to have as much of a routine as I can. So my body, without even doing an alarm clock, I'm waking up the same kind of time.
That's good.
Which is weird how your brain does that, but I'm kind of glad of it. I'll get up, I'll have a coffee either before or after my walk. I'm doing like an hour's exercise every morning.
Yeah.
I think when you're up that early, it makes sense to kind of just get out and about. I can't just sit there. And not only that, because of the whole social distancing thing, for me, I'd rather, if I'm up, I know a lot of people aren't up at that time, I'm thinking, I'll use my hour so there's less people out, and then it just becomes safer for everyone, because if you all go out at prime time, and that's my thing, and I'm a big believer in, we've got so many amazing people in this world, in this country, that are really doing what they can, and so many people are abiding by the rules.
Yeah.
But there are some that really aren't. And you see them in the park or the field having a party with their mates, with their bottles of WKD Blue or whatever. Takes me back. And yeah, I just think so many people just, and I was saying to my other half, Matt, earlier actually, because he came with me for the walk.
Yeah.
And it's weird how within a space of a few weeks, we just, without even having to say something to another person, if you're walking down a path, how we all just back off 2 or 3 meters and wait for people to pass.
Yeah.
It's become our normality. And I said
It
to them, can you imagine when we go back to normal, like the times that we're allowed to actually brush shoulders or to not queue to go into a supermarket? Because I'm almost getting into the routine now that this is life.
It is scary. And I always think as well, what's going to happen? Are we going to be saying like, guys, you're allowed out now? I'm going to be like, everyone goes absolutely crazy. Or is it going to be like easing us into it? But I went to Tesco the other day just to get a few like essentials. And I was just walking. Some man was like, smiled at me. And so I smiled back. And I realised the reason he smiled is he was telling me just to move out the way a little bit. I sort of was like, oh my God, I forgot that I have to be. But luckily he moved out the way. You know, it's becoming normal. At the same time, I'm forgetting as well. And I'm like, no, Dad, like when you go into shop, just remember to keep a distance. It's scary.
I think a lot of people are forgetting. Like one day in Tesco's, I mean, 2 Tesco's. I promise this ain't sponsored by Tesco's. But if anyone from Tesco's PR is watching, I'm free for partnerships and ads. So get in touch.
I love it.
No, jokes aside. And this girl came up and said, oh my God, I love what you're doing online. I've followed you for years, blah, blah, blah. It's absolutely incredible. Can I get a selfie? And it was this was a couple of weeks ago. And it's the first person I bumped into, because I've not really left the house unless it was just for emergency shopping. Yeah. And I'm not the sort that would ever say no to a fan having a photo. And I was already kind of 2 meters from her in the shop. And I went, yeah, of course you can. I went, shall I kind of stand here? And if you hold your arm, and I'm kind of directing her to kind of get like this selfie where I'm still winning. I'm like, I was like, oh my God, that's my first socially distant selfie.
It's
But
so funny.
it is, so it's nice that you can still do bits and bobs, but there are, and again, like you've said, it's probably so easy to forget for some people, because although it's becoming our new normal, it's not been our normal for a long time.
Yeah.
You queue for sometimes an hour and a half to get into the supermarket, and then people come right up to your shoulder in the shelves, grabbing things like just next to you. I think the whole queuing 2 meters away was a waste of time, really, when it comes to that
it's
part.
sad, because even like I'll be walking and people are, and I'm like, I sort of have to move out the way. And I remember I took my nan for a walk. This was before we actually said we have to be on lockdown, but it was sort of when it was all coming out and stuff. And I took my nan for a little walk because she was getting, bless her, she's getting a little bit claustrophobic, saying, well, because we put her on early lockdown because she's got diabetes. Right. And I took her for a quick walk, and like it was really quiet around my area, so I thought it'd be all right. And these people just like out of nowhere were just like coming up really close, and I was like, you're like the young people. So I'm having to like go into work, I speak to her in Greek, and I'm like, can you quickly just go over there? I'm like, now cross the road, now cross the road again. It's like you've got young, healthy people in front of us not crossing the road, and we're having to cross the road. It's honestly crazy, but it's one of them ones where I think the UK aren't used to being like told strictly about rules.
Yeah,
I think everyone like dodges them a little bit by the looks of things, and then so now it's like people just do what they want still. Yeah.
I like to think that we've got a good 95% of the nation that are listening, and for them 100%. I'm so grateful, because if we all do it, the sooner we all just get the message in our heads that that's what we have to do, the sooner this will end, the sooner we can stop the spread. As long as people still are socialising, 9 people at a party or having a barbecue in a field, they go back to 9 separate houses, that spreads, so it's making it so much harder. If everyone had listened, I think it could end quicker. So touching words. So you're dealing all right, are you, day by day? Do you have like a fitness routine or anything? I mean, you're fit as anyway. You're just one of them naturally lucky girls.
Well, do you know what it is, right? Is I tried to like jog the other day on the running machine, and literally I was just like jogging, and I was like I was doing really well, and I looked and I was like, oh, it said 3 something, and I was like, I went back inside, I went, oh, Dad, I ran 3 miles. He went, do you mean 3 kilometers? And I was like, yeah, 3 kilometers, yeah, that one, because I didn't realize. I was thinking, God, 3 miles is easy, but I actually ran 3 kilometers. But with fitness, I haven't really mastered that yet. I feel like I'm so occupied with like my YouTube and Instagram and stuff at the moment that I'm literally just not working out, and I should be really, because it's really good for your like mental state and stuff. But I don't know, I've not really been working out. Have you? Oh, obviously you've got your personal trainer, haven't you?
I've got a personal trainer, but I'm not seeing him. So he's sending me little videos and that, and I kind of need him standing next to me, going, so when I'm literally close to tears, going, I can't do no more. Yes, you can. 4 more sets, 3 more sets. But you know what? I need him to be like that. I think I get on so well with him in terms of he knows how to get the best out of me.
That's so good.
And you don't stick with it, is because my mindset's still that I want to do it, but it's so much easier to give up a few reps easier or sooner than you would if you're in the gym. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's been weird, but I'm kind of looking forward to everything getting back to normality. As I'm sure we all are.
Yeah, and it was both of my friends' birthdays as well, and like we thought, how can we celebrate them? So for one of them, we literally created. Her name's Corey, so we created her. You know the song "Corey in the House." I don't know if you know it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we made her basically. Each one of us mimed some of the words and like dressed up and stuff, and we created her a nice little video. It's on my Instagram. But it's just like even that. Normally every year, you know, we celebrate together. We go for food. We go out, and it's just like it's such a shame. I do miss them so much, but what can you do? It's one of them ones where, you know, you had things like, I don't know if this is going to be right, but the Great Depression, you had the Black Death, you know, these things happen and we never think, oh my gosh, this is going to happen to us, but it does.
Yeah, definitely. So I was just reading a comment there where someone, this, honestly, I couldn't tell you about it. It's just ridiculous. Wouldn't you think in these times, people would all just be a little bit kinder to each other? And one of the, I've seen quite a few of them, but the first one is the one that's just I can see the closest. This guy's a batty man. What are you doing in this chat? If you're that bothered about my sexuality, I've just done a video about this on my main post, Gobby Norris. I've just uploaded a whole video, not even an hour ago, talking about it. Why are you following anything to do with me if you don't like, and abusing and trolling people that are trying to do something positive. Just have a nice chat. We're trying to do something good here. He looks plastic. It's just ridiculous.
Do you know what?
I'm so sorry to have interrupted you there, but it's just getting so silly now.
It's just getting to the point where people just still aren't learning from the consequence of trolling and bullying. I don't think they've ever been on the receiving end of it. They never, ever have. And I think if they ever were on the receiving end of it, I think they would react very differently. And even like, you know, me before Love Island, I'd never been trolled before. When a Love Island come off and the amount of trolling I had, you'd think, how can people be okay with that? How are they doing that? And thinking, oh yeah, I'm just going to do this. Oh, I'm going to go for dinner now. I've just trolled someone, but I'm going to go for dinner now. It's like,
yeah,
it's horrendous.
What goes through these people? Look at the state of his face. I had one earlier going, what you had done to your cheeks? I had nothing done to my cheeks. Like that. This guy's honestly, it's just crazy.
Someone just said it because they're insecure about themselves, and it's true. And maybe, you know, that they're just unhappy with themselves. That's why I put it all down to. They're unhappy with themselves. This is why even when I get any like trolling DMs or anything, I don't even entertain them, because I just think that's what you want. You want me to react to it. You want to say something to it, but they go out their way to openly go on someone else's live just to troll them, and it's sad.
Oh, completely, massively. It's a shame. They must all be little friends together.
Yeah, but I feel sorry for them. I actually feel sorry for them because they're unhappy with themselves. That's how I see it.
Oh, definitely. And it probably looks like he's been in 5 rounds with Mike Tyson. I can guarantee you, your name, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's not a name as such. I think it's just letters. If I'd been 5 rounds with Mike Tyson, I reckon I'd look a little bit worse than this, to be honest. I reckon a little bit worse. But I'm sending you love and light, Mr. Troll. I hope you get well soon, because you're really unhappy and really, really sad to be sat in someone's live chat on someone that you don't actually like. I mean, turn around, look in the mirror, ask yourself, what are you doing? If you don't like me, why are you sat here listening to me? Like, I don't understand. Go and watch something on the telly. Go get your computer games out or something.
Yeah, this is the thing. And do you know what, Gobby? Ignore them. I wouldn't even entertain. I would not even read their messages. I'm not into the comments. If I see the word love, I'll look down. If I don't see the word, I don't even look, because I just think it's not worth it, honestly. Yes. People just don't understand, and people have never ever been on the receiving end of it, and that's why they just don't understand the repercussions of their behaviour. But you'd think it'd be common sense and knowledge, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would do. And also, I can't have you here and not ask you before you go about Love Island. How was it for you?
I love Love Island. Obviously, my journey was up and down, obviously. But all in all, it was one of the most amazing experiences of my whole entire life. I did look back at a few things that, obviously, when I was in Love Island, my sister and my friends created a group chat, and anything like really positive, they put it into the chat, and it all saved onto my camera when I then opened up my phone. And I was looking through it, and I was just like, it's actually like such an amazing experience. And it's sometimes I forget I was even on it and forget the experience. I have to remind myself and pick myself and say, Joe, like, you were on such an amazing program, and you had such an amazing experience, and now you're doing everything you love. So I do have to kick myself sometimes, but it was amazing. It was funny.
If they ever did an all-star, my final question for you this evening, my love.
Yeah.
If the phone rang and they said, would you come and do an all-stars, would you go back?
100%, 110%. I literally would. It would be hilarious. Don't you think they should do one? Get all previous Love Islanders who are single and then whack them in again and see if they end up being together.
100%, yes.
Imagine that.
I reckon the ratings would go through the roof. It'd be the best series yet.
100%. Would you ever do it?
I mean, it's hard being I'm in a relationship, but even if I was single, I don't know how it would work. I mean, you'd have to look at how the structure, because you'd have to have, maybe you could get away with it if you had bisexual and gay men, where you kind of have that will they, won't they, terms of that. So it could possibly be done. And absolutely, yeah, if I was single and they'd found a way to make it work, I would definitely do it. I'm such a fan of the show. And a lovely few weeks in a luxury villa sounds incredible to me.
Oh, it was stunning. Honestly, lunch was ready for you, dinner was ready for you. It was brilliant. And then, like, I remember the boys used to make us like teas when we woke up, and like breakfast was always like the boys used to quickly get in there, make some breakfast. Like, it was brilliant. It was lovely.
So you had a lovely old time.
I loved it. The only part that was annoying was, like, you know, showering and stuff. It's a bit like invasive. I mean, I stood there, and even with the like the smeared door, you could still see the outline of your tit and stuff. So I mean.
So is there any backstage or kind of behind the scenes gossip that you can tell me that viewers of the show do not know?
I don't know on the top of my head if I can remember anything. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I can think off the top of my head. I feel like I'm just remembering that I was even on it.
Oh, look, thank you so much for jumping on this, Bubs. We'll definitely have to do another one of these, and we'll do that YouTube video together.
For sure. No, thank you for having me. So
no worries. And you, darling. Let's keep in touch. Speak soon, darling.
Speak soon. Thank everyone who came into the live, by the way.